Is Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, happy Thanksgiving. Most of us would probably call it a decorative coating out there with the snow. Many spots getting a coating on the grass and some of those card tops. A few reports of a ½ an inch to 3/4 of an inch. Most of the roads are wet, though, not snow covered, so that's good news. We take a look right now at live Pinpoint Doppler 12, and you can see a lot of the snow is starting to break up. Not that it was that heavy in the first place, but if you have seen a light to moderate snow band, that is likely now starting to pull away. In fact, as we take you to Providence, you could see some scattered snow showers still around the area. We can take you in a little bit closer to see that. And as we look a little further off to the north and west, also noticing a few snow showers passing on through. It gets a little thicker and heavier as we go across the Massachusetts border, just over the border into Massachusetts from places like Woonsocket. But again, most of us avoiding the moderate to heavy snowfall tonight. Now, notice what our temperatures are doing. We're at freezing in Providence, low to mid-30s here at the coast, so that's good news, keeping the roads wet. But I am noticing places like Smithfield, Gloucester, locations to the north and west of 295 that are below freezing. And also, we may see some of those secondary roads get slick as well as some of those walkways. So something to keep in mind tonight through tomorrow morning, even though we are not expecting big snow accumulations. In fact, if you're out in extreme western Rhode Island, you may be completely done with the snow already. We'll put up that accumulation forecast in just a second. Taking you outside of Providence, we've been off and on with the light snow here. Right now, it doesn't appear too many flakes on the screen. Temperature is at freezing again, and those winds are out of the northwest at 7 miles an hour. So you look at the satellite picture and you're thinking, okay, we're almost done with the snow, because you can see the blue kind of pushing off to the east, but this will actually kind of stall, redevelop just offshore and actually keep the snow going, especially out in eastern Massachusetts and the Boston area, and even out towards Plymouth County, Massachusetts. The Futurecast does a terrific job describing this. Notice what happens through the wee hours of tomorrow morning around 5 a.m. Yes, there will be people out waiting in line trying to shop. And notice how most of it is hugging the eastern coast of Massachusetts. Now, some of these snow showers may occasionally slip into Providence and even into western Rhode Island, but you can see the bulk of the activity stays here in Bristol County, Massachusetts, and points to the east. That trend continues into 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, and by 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, the snow finally starts to pull away, and it leads us to some sunny skies by the afternoon. But temperatures will not warm that much into tomorrow. In fact, 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, bundle up if you're waiting in line at the store. 29 your temperature in Smithfield, low 30s here at the coast. In terms of high temperatures, mid-30s, that's pretty much as good as we can do tomorrow. 35 Providence, mid to upper 30s here along the south coast, and then it does get chilly again tomorrow night. Winds out of the north, 5 to 15 miles an hour, so definitely bring the jacket along if you're going shopping. A cloudy start with some flurries and then increasing sun as we head into tomorrow afternoon. So when we add everything up, and keep in mind this takes into account what's already on the ground, so about a coating to an inch for most of our viewing area. East of places like Fall River and Taunton, potentially a coating to 2 inches, but I think the 2-inch amounts will be isolated. And if you're traveling up to Boston to do some shopping, it's right there to the south of Boston where that bullseye of snow could end up with 1 to 3 inches possible. These storms are very, very tricky when they set up like this, so that bullseye could shift a little bit, so make sure you tune in tomorrow morning for an updated Futurecast. You can see on Sunday it gets milder, up to 50 degrees with partly sunny skies.
All right, looking forward to that, Pete. Thanks so much. Well, coming up on Eyewitness News at 10, a local family has been counting its blessings.